So 21st of November, my Fire TV Cube 3rd generation prompted me to install this new update. Now this new update will be available for all Firesticks, Fire TVs, Fire TV Cubes, even the actual TVs with the Fire TV OS built in. Now I've heard this new update will give you access to more than 1,000 channels, depending on your location, that you can access directly on the home screen or with the fully working program guide. So let's give this a second for this update to finish. And also on my device, I have noticed that every time there's a new Amazon update, certain settings seem to be reset, particularly the settings regarding data collection and my device sending information back to Amazon. Some of those settings always seem to be reset every time my device installs a new update. So I'll also go over those settings just to ensure that my device has maximum privacy, minimal data collection, just ensuring that nothing extra needs to be sent back to Amazon. So let's give this a second, then I will do a true restart of my device to make sure this update is fully implemented. And as you know, the correct way to restart any of these Amazon devices is to hold down the play and the select buttons down for 10 seconds. So hold those down once the update finishes, and let's see exactly what we get with this latest release. Okay, I've just restarted my device. I did actually see this video on Nathan's channel, so I will leave a link to his channel, so do go and check him out if you are interested in other streaming tutorials. But let's see what I see on my device. Okay, so I now see the home screen, nothing too different here. Now the key thing, oh, you can see the first thing that's changed is once again, it's reset my ad preferences, or that feature where it automatically plays those adverts at the top. That's once again been reset on my device. So I will show you exactly how you can go in and turn that off. But for now, if I navigate over to the live tab, which you can also access by pressing the live button, depending on your remote control. So I press that now. That takes me to this fully working program guide. And I can now see all of these channels here. And on the top left, you can see which of these channels are being broadcast in HD. So for example, this, The Masked Singer, we can see is in HD, and so forth. Now, if you want to see exactly where these channels have come from, if you press the context key, let me press that now, which is the one with the 3 lines. Let's press that now. I can now go to manage channels. Okay, so we can see on my device, I've got 72 plus 50 plus 5. So we have a total of 132, I believe. So a lot less than what Nathan saw on his device. In fact, if I just jump over there now, and here we can just see on Nathan's video that he released yesterday that he was able to get 1,777 channels on his device. So you can see it does depend on your location. For people in the United States, you'll get access to a lot more free applications. And more importantly, those applications will give you access to many free channels, as you can see there. It's not just giving you access to their channels. All of that's now been aggregated directly onto the Fire TV home screen. So what this update means is I don't need to open up Freevee to access these 72 channels. I don't need to open up Pluto TV to access these 50 channels. Directly from the Live TV tab, I can now access all of the content, all of the Live TV content across all of these different free applications. If I press the Live TV button again, let's do that now. I should now see the categories at the top here. So you can see, for example, if I'm only interested in live sport, I can click on that. If I'm only interested in Freevee channels, I can click on that. And for a quick test here, we can see you can see the program guide is working great. So I can see exactly what's on now, what's coming up next. Say, for example, we've got good old Jerry Springer. Let's click on that. That should now automatically launch the application and take me directly into that live stream. And we can see it's done exactly that, and that's working great. Let's back out of that. That takes me back to the live guide, and I can now once again browse all of the channels here. The ability to bring all of these live channels across into the single dashboard directly on the Fire TV home screen. I do think that's a good update and definitely worthwhile checking out. Now, if you need to double check on your device, if you press the home button, if you go over to the settings, go down into My Fire TV, click on that, click on About, and we can see on my device, I'm running Fire OS 7685 with that particular subversion there. So that's the one that has the latest update on my device. Definitely do check on yours to see if you have the latest update. Let's also double check those settings to make sure that none of them have also reverted. Let's go over to Preferences. Let's click on that. Let me start with featured content because we saw that straight away. So let's click on that. And we can see both of these on my device have now turned to on. So I'm going to press select there. Also press select there. And because of that now, those home screen adverts won't automatically go full screen and definitely won't have any audio. So just to prevent that happening, it really is very annoying. Make sure both these are set to off. Let's go back. Click on privacy settings. Here we can see, for example, my cookie consent is on. I would definitely like to turn this off because if they can store cookies on your device, then this is a method for them to track what you're doing and then give you certain adverts based on that. So I would always click on this and make sure I decline the cookie preferences, which means the adverts that they show me shouldn't be tailor-made for me. Let's click on decline. Now data usage we can see is still off. The collect app usage data is on. So again, I would click on that and I'll make sure that this is turned off because as it says there, we will collect data about the duration of your downloaded apps. We may share this data with other developers. Really just data collecting. I want to ensure that that stays off. Interest rates, as let's turn that off. Okay, so everything is off here. That's fine. Let's go back one. Let's go to data usage monitoring. Let's click on that and make sure both these are set to off. So this one should definitely be off. And the still watching is when you do sometimes see a prompt asking you, are you still watching your Fire TV? Maybe using a third-party application and Amazon can't detect that. Because of that, they will ask you, are you still watching your TV? So just to avoid that nag or that notification, I would also turn this option off. That's now done. Let's go back. So they're the main things to check when your device does get a new update. The last thing I would recommend if you are somebody serious about your security, serious about your privacy, right now there's a super special offer where you can get a ridiculously fast VPN. And when I say fast, I mean really fast. So you can just see in the speed test here, I'm easily pushing over 500 meg downstream whilst connected to a VPN where they're offering access to over 3,200 servers in over 100 countries. So wherever you need to get your virtual IP address from, wherever you need to unlock your content from, having servers in over 100 countries means you can do that without any issue whatsoever. You can stream in 4K without any buffering. You get access to those really fast servers. It's also unlimited devices. So you buy one subscription with Surfshark and you can install it on as many devices as you like. All of your Fire Sticks, your PCs, your phones, your tablets, laptops, Android TVs, all of those devices can be covered with just a single license. And to get all of that with a guaranteed 30-day money-back guarantee for $1.99 a month. So cheaper than a cup of coffee, which will then give you that total protection for unlimited devices. You can then change your IP address. You can access geo-doctored content, your ISP, government agencies, hackers, bad actors. Nobody can monitor what you're doing. To get that total peace of mind with 4 months extra free, I do think this special offer is definitely worthwhile checking out. Using my link does help support the channel, so many thanks for doing that. Do have a look in the video description and pinned comment if you want to take up this special offer. So really appreciate your support. Do like and share this video and I'll hopefully catch up with you guys real soon. Thanks.